traders. I am Stephen Davis, a senior market strategist, RJO Futures. It's Friday, December 4th, and we're going to talk to you about the grain markets here in the next couple of minutes. Okay, the corn, these corn and soybean charts I'm going to put in front of you, they are consolidating here. There was some downside air under the market that needed to be filled, and that's what happened this week. We started the week with very good rains in South America, and that seems to be the feature here is weather in Brazil and Argentina. Over the past weekend, Brazil got 70% coverage, Argentina 30% coverage, so we're backing and filling and some liquidation in the air. And you can kind of see now, again, markets go in days of three, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we had liquidation. Yesterday, Thursday, a good comeback led by soy, so it's important here where we close today, Friday, to set the tone for Sunday night, early next week, and where we go from there. Again, the focus seems to be on South American weather here, and certainly in the short term, there's been some rains, but longer term, the fundamentals are still very, very good. So corn charts here consolidating. Perhaps that's what's going to happen here in December. I think China buying U.S. corn is a really good story, and I think that's going to continue. So look for corn to kind of show some leadership here and close strong today. Soybean market. So the chart in soybean, again, backing and filling. Nothing goes straight up. And, U.S. soybeans to China compared with Brazil for February, we're cheaper than that. But then in March, we're like U.S. soybeans are 41 cents more expensive than Brazil soybeans. So kind of what we talk about every week. January, February, China's going to buy a lot of U.S. soybeans if they want to. And then March, the market's pretty confident that Brazil's going to be back in the game with their harvest of soybeans. It's too early to predict the yields over in South America. The weather could certainly go either way here. This week, soybean, we had a marketing year low on exports, so, that's not good. And we haven't had USDA announcements of U.S. soybean exports with China in many days, so we need to see that pick up. Okay, the big picture here, I think this extraordinary uncertainty that we're facing is really positive for the grains and commodities. This post-pandemic recovery, is that going to increase investment in our agricultural markets? And I think the big picture is food security and food supply, and that's what the Chinese are all about. So I think this demand for food is going to continue, and USA is right there with very good grain to sell to the world. Okay, the wheat chart, a little different now. Corn's got better fundamentals than wheat, so you can see this chart on wheat, backing and filling, and maybe buying corn and selling wheat and buying soybean and selling wheat are some spread strategies that we're talking to our clients. So again, the macro picture, you got big headwinds from a higher stock market. You've got copper wire at a 7-year high. So that looks really, really good. And next week now we get the USDA report on December 10th. It'll be interesting to see, can the market respond to bullish news on Thursday? And I'll be talking about that next Friday. Let's all have an excellent weekend.